If someone with a felony moves into a Section 8 home the wrong way, the biggest risk may not be the felony itself. The bigger risk is putting the voucher holder's housing in danger. So here's the direct answer. Yes, a person with a felony may be able to live with someone on Section 8, but they usually cannot move in secretly. They normally must be approved by the local public housing agency before becoming part of the household. Section 8 has rules about who can live in the assisted unit, whose income counts, and who must pass screening. This is general education, not legal advice. Local housing authority rules matter. The main idea is simple. Possible does not mean automatic, and possible does not mean secret. A short visit is one thing. Living there is different. Someone may visit for a few days, sleep over occasionally, or help family. But if they sleep there regularly, keep clothes there, or get mail there, those are warning signs. If they use the unit as their main home, the housing authority may treat them as a resident. That is where the rules change. In the Housing Choice Voucher Program, only approved assisted family members may reside in the unit, except certain approved situations like a foster child or live-in aid. So the question is not only do they have a felony, the question is also, are they approved to live there? Two assumptions are risky. First, they're family, so they can stay. Second, they're not on the lease, so it does not matter. Neither one is safe. Family members still usually need approval. And if someone is living there, leaving them off the paperwork can create serious problems. Guest rules vary by housing authority and lease, so do not guess based on what happens somewhere else. The key point is this. Visiting is temporary. Living there means the household rules apply. The Section 8 household has obligations to the public housing agency. In general, the family must request approval before adding another household member. That rule exists because household size can affect the voucher, income can affect rent, background screening may apply, and the lease may limit who can live there. If someone moves in without approval, the housing authority may see an unauthorized household member. They may also question whether income, residency, or household information was hidden. That can create voucher termination risk, lease violation risk, and possible eviction risk. This does not mean you should abandon someone who needs help. It means you need to handle it carefully. Do not secretly move someone in and hope nobody notices. Do not call someone a guest if they are actually living there. Do not hide mail, clothes, income, or residency facts. The safer path is to ask about the add household member process before the person moves in. A felony by itself is not always an automatic federal ban from Section 8 housing. Many cases depend on the type of conviction, how long ago it happened, the local PHA policy, and the person's current situation. But some records create much bigger problems. One clear federal bar is lifetime sex offender registration. A PHA must deny admission if a household member is subject to a lifetime sex offender registration requirement. Another major bar involves methamphetamine. A PHA must prohibit admission if a household member has ever been convicted of manufacturing or producing methamphetamine on federally assisted housing premises. That rule is specific. It does not mean every drug conviction is treated the same. There are also discretionary areas. A housing authority may deny admission for recent drug-related criminal activity or violent criminal activity. It may also deny admission for other criminal activity that threatens residents, neighbors, owners, or housing staff. The word recent matters. Local PHAs may define look-back periods in their own policies. So do not assume automatic rejection, but do not assume approval either. An old nonviolent felony may be viewed differently from a recent violent offense. A completed sentence with years of stability may be viewed differently from ongoing criminal activity. Preparation matters if you are trying to add someone with a felony. A PHA may consider circumstances like seriousness, individual responsibility, and rehabilitation. It may also consider disability-related factors and the impact on innocent family members. That does not guarantee approval. It means you should be ready to provide context and proof. Preparation matters if you're trying to add someone with a felony. Helpful documents may include proof of probation or parole compliance, treatment or counseling completion, work history, and landlord references. That does not guarantee approval. It means you should be ready to provide context and proof. Contact the local PHA before move-in. Ask for the rules to add a household member, review the lease, and ask about guest limits. Then submit the required forms. Be ready for background and income information. Most important is to be truthful. Do not lie on forms. Do not leave out required information. Do not guess if a question is unclear. Ask what the PHA needs. Keep copies of everything you submit. If admission is denied, read the written notice carefully. Deadlines can be short. Ask for the review process immediately. Get the denial reason in writing. Compare it to the PHA's written policy. Then gather documents that respond directly to the concern. A review does not guarantee approval, but it may give the person a chance to correct errors, explain context, or submit documentation. You may also want to contact legal aid, a tenant rights group, a reentry program, or a housing advocate in your area. So, can a felon live with someone on Section 8? Yes, it may be possible, but the person must be approved by the local public housing agency before living there as part of the household. A felony is not always the automatic problem. Secretly moving someone in can be the bigger danger. Ask first. Follow the add household member process. Be honest. Gather proof of stability and rehabilitation. Get decisions and deadlines in writing. If this helped, like this video, subscribe to Fresh Start Society, and visit freshstartsociety.hq.com for more information.